Look, with pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told,
Yo. It's your guy H. We're back with episode 2. You guys buzzed again. But don't worry, because we here, man. We got a topic for y'all. We talk about rap today, gang. Y'all know what's been going on, right? Y'all already know, right? The beef that's been going on. And it's a lot of opinionated Negroes that's out here today. So we got some opinionated Negroes. Sorry, some opinionated, educated black men that's going to talk their stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, I ain't your rap guy, I ain't your rap guru, so I'm here to get educated with my fellas. You know, they're going to educate me. But at the end of the day, we need to talk about this, man. We need to talk about this beef that's going on. But we got a lot of topics that we're going to talk today. But again, this is Authentic Basement, man. Authentic Basement. Sorry again, guys. I am buzzed. Authentic Basement is a place where we have freedom of speech, right? Freedom of conversation, where we're being real and authentic about the topic at hand. So today, again, we're talking about our hip-hop, right? We're talking about what's going on today. And I got my good fellas here, man. So again, this your boy H. I'm going to let my guys introduce themselves, and we're going to get to it. Because your boy is lit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna set some order today, champ. Was that better? I'm gonna set some order. That's good.
Had us in the frenzy first. Just let niggas do what they want. Hope nobody else no gay nicknames. Shout out to the LGBTQ and all that, but I ain't.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna try to get no Diddy today. It's gonna be no Diddy zone today. I'm gonna see how far we can go of no Diddy zone.
Yo, it's crazy how fast it went from no homo to no Diddy.
That's crazy, right?
It's crazy how fast that happened.
That's crazy. See, make sure your mic on, man.
It's in the blink of my mic is on.
All right, because he's a guest. I'm gonna let our guest go first because he's new. But this is my brother. I'm so glad he's here. But that is crazy how no homo really turned no Diddy all over the world.
The court.
Yo, now, question before I let y'all go, right? Did what's the name make that up?
Quilly?
Yeah, Quilly from when he was on academic show.
Well, I mean, he was saying it. I mean, in reality, I don't know if he made it up. We can't say who made it up. I heard a couple people say it before I seen the interview.
Okay.
But I also follow him. We follow each other on the gram. So, you know what I mean? I heard him say it, but he was smart and he went and copyrighted it. Or trademarked it, whatever.
Wait, he did trademark it?
Yeah. So he
getting bread every time that.
So he got merch and everything with that joint on there.
That's Quilly.
Smartest man.
Shout out to you, my bro.
Yeah, so I don't care who made it first. He did that.
For sure. See,
that was his.
Philly got some brainiacs, man. So, but I'm gonna let my guys talk, man. I'm sorry, gang. Darren, I'm gonna let you go first, baby.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Well, good.
You want to introduce yourself?
I mean, how you want me to do this? I'm Darren. I've been, doing music for a lot of years. And I got good opinions sometimes, maybe.
You can tell he's a very corporate guy. He's very coming corporate, but he gonna allow his corporate to be educated in the world of hip hop. But Darren is a producer, right? He's not really strong on social media, but you do have a social media, correct?
I do have a social media.
Would you like to give people your social media, my brother?
D Monroe Music at Instagram on Instagram.
Solid producer, gang. So hit him up. Look at his social media. But he is a vibe. Just let you know that's my brother. So we're here to talk his stuff today.
You know,
right.
I'm not too social on social media.
He's not too social, but hopefully this is a game social.
Cause it's just media.
Not social, just media.
I mean, everybody got they avenue. Social media, not mine, really.
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
Say less. My guy JayZ. Now you get this. This is your time to give you another opportunity. I don't want to cut into your joint, but this is your time.
No,
all right. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't saying nothing else.
He was about to.
I'm about to go crazy.
I'm gonna cut into your joint as I cut into your joint. Listen, man. I'm JayZ. I do a little bit of everything. Hood analyst, hood therapist, hood stylist, youngest looking OG you ever seen on the planet.
Yes.
We just gonna leave it there, man.
I just told my man he belong in Ripley, believe it or not, dog. That's crazy.
I still don't believe how old he is. We're gonna have to get a birth certificate. You know, the kid's the biggest hell on the team. Like, nah, we need his birth certificate. That's what we gotta do for him. That's what we gotta do for him.
Custom jersey, bro. You see that? 80.
He was born in 80.
80.
That's sick. That's sick.
Nah,
My man Benjamin Button for it,
Birth
dog.
certificate on his outfit. That's the question. I don't know what it
The
is.
other day, and I heard that. That's one of the most unbelievable things that I heard all week.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It's not a believable statement. I was like, oh, nah.
Told you.
I was like, nah.
I'm just mad H let me sit here with this man for like 2 hours last week, and I did not know how old he was. I should have been calling him sir.
Mr. Day.
Mr. Jonesy.
He discussing topics that you ain't even know he was alive for.
That's why I said his generation. I didn't want to go deep. I was like, his generation of basketball, but he really could have went, yeah, my generation, niggas, Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Scotty.
Isaiah Thomas.
You know what I'm saying?
The real one.
Yeah, oh man.
Isaiah.
Nah, we're not going to act like one was a bum and one was great. They both
Both
was good.
That's another topic for another day, gentlemen. You see how we go? You see how it is? That's how I go in authentic basement, man.
I was about to say something.
Well, listen, man.
I was about to say that Isaiah Thomas was in love with Magic. When they was in love with Magic.
We don't need Chip to go over that again, dog.
Let's put it like you're right though, but we just put it like this: one was a hard call, and one wasn't, and that's what it is.
A whole call. Wait, so you talking about? Never mind.
Yeah, we not.
We don't know.
Yeah.
My name, man. Y'all should know me from last episode. I could tell this about to be great because I already don't like how he stepped in. I don't like none of that. We're trying to get into this rap. Hold on. I've been doing music for a long time. I say 15 plus years. Everything from writing for me and other people. We done did shows. We done did a lot of things, man. But we'll get into that maybe another time. But let's get to it.
Can't do that. That's what I'm gonna say.
And
Can't do that.
gluten-free liquor.
Gluten-free, baby.
It's the only podcast that provide gluten-free liquor.
Gluten-free, 9%. Now, I ain't gonna shout them out because we ain't sponsored
One
yet.
person in here with a gym membership and we all drink crazy.
When we get sponsored, then we shout them out, dog. Other than that, we just gonna drink your product. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
Cover it.
Yeah, turn the we got wrap the cans in paper towels.
listen, I can blur it out. They get blurred.
They get no
Blurred lines.
additional sponsorship without dollars.
You right, businessman. My apologies. You right.
Start only drinking out of my personalized cups. I ain't even. All right.
Pouring the beverage into a cup with your face on it, so your advertisement at all times.
For sex. But at the end of the day, man is not just do music. My man is definitely talented. Definitely one of the hottest rappers in Philly. Just quiet about it. I ain't gonna lie. Check out his page. You can see what he say. You can see what he do. Very authentic in his rap. I ain't just saying it because my cats are here, but he really do that. And I put him
one of my videos
for sure. Like check out one of Jones at H. Watson Production. Definitely shot one of his videos. But you can see what I'm talking about when it's just authentic in his rap. He's just an authentic dude. A lot of cats don't understand why or the way he is, but at the end of the day, he's real. And that's how we became tight. We've been tight ever since we met. So, and that's what I build. I build authentic, friendships. And that's why we are here. So, but we're going to get into this rap, man. So, at the end of the day, I ain't a rap guy. So, y'all definitely going to educate me. But first off, I need to understand where the beef started. Like, all I know is, did it start from Kendrick saying he's not in the top 3, it's just me? Did that started from there? Or what the heck happened?
It's always gonna be an underlying tension when you got people that are at the top of the game like that.
Okay.
So as far as the origins of it, hear a lot of things, but I think it's always there. It's just the opportunity to get some visibility around what you're saying, and you know what I mean. Try to find your lane, and I think that's what Kendrick did. So I think there's a lot of origin stories on what started the beef, but I think he saw an opportunity and he took a shot.
Y'all agree?
Yeah, this has been brewing for 10 plus years, man.
Wait, that long?
For sure. Like, yeah. Man,
where the heck I been?
Even Drake and Push Ups, Drake said it. That little song y'all did ain't what started the beef with us.
Yeah.
Right.
This been brewing, and the pot just starting heating up.
But they've been features with each other, though.
But yeah, I mean, listen, you play nice when the label asks you to play nice. You gotta understand they both was at the beginning of their careers for real, right?
Right.
But Drake now don't got to answer to nobody. Kendrick now don't have to answer to nobody. See, he waited to do this until he was off of TDE. Like, he's not a TDE artist anymore. He got his own label, PG Lane.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? They was already telling him don't do that. But you see, like, because SZA's still working with Drake. That's all TDE, Absol, all them over there, J-Rock. They still all work with him. You know what I'm saying? Reason, all them. So it's like it makes it bad for the whole label if we let you jump out the window and go try to cook this dude that is the biggest artist in the world. He the biggest artist in the world. You know what I mean? It's like him and Beyonce for real. So it's like, and Taylor Swift. But no, ain't gonna,
for sure.
Ain't gonna skip out on Taylor. But you know what I'm saying?
How?
So,
But
this been going on. Kendrick told him at the BET Awards like 8 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? The world been crazy. Everything been crazy since I dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they've been going at it. It's just been subtle. Now it's like, all right, let's do it. Like, let's get to it. Like, you know.
And everybody kept saying like, this is what rap need right now. Like, so I guess they saying rap been still everybody's on some friendship type time, but like you actually got some cats that actually can lyrically rap. That's actually going at it.
I think that rap needs this for. There's always been lyricists in the game. There's always going to be, if you go back, you know, there's always been your rappers that, you know, are not lyricists. You had Nori back in the day. You know, I was watching a video on that before. Like, you always had the people that weren't quite there, that didn't perfect the craft the way that some others do. I think what makes this special is you have the opportunity for these guys to go at it, and it's not going to go to the place that some of these other rap battles went.
Right.
Got you.
So capitalize on this, and now they're getting their money.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the past, they wasn't getting their money. When Drake dropped these songs, he getting a bag for that.
Right.
So, you know, capitalize on that.
So you saying everything's just gonna be vocally? So you saying they really tight? Are they like tight and just doing this to see who better vocally?
I mean,
or lyrically?
they don't like each other. Drake and Kendrick don't like each other. Like,
Okay.
There's no friendship there. Like,
Okay.
That's what that was what the whole thing with J. Cole was. So he jumped out the window and decided to drop his disc, but then he felt bad.
Right.
And he took it back because
We're gonna talk about that too. That's
they
crazy.
actually have a relationship.
Right.
Drake and Kendrick don't have no relationship. Like, the features was the features, but a lot of times you gotta realize we in a newer era of rap where I can record it here and then I email it to
Right,
you.
facts.
You in California,
Right.
we never
They only got to shoot the video unless the video.
I sent
Right.
you the video to it. I've
Right.
never even seen you.
Right.
And it's probably not a record I'm touring with, so it's like I don't need you at my show.
Right.
Or we'll just do my verse and cut it off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never see them like really do anything friendly.
And that's what you just brought up. That's a very interesting point. You know, I've been to a couple shows, and I think that's a tell of the relationship as well. You have somebody who do a show. They might be in a city close to where somebody else at, and when it's time for their verse to come on, that joint just drop. You know what I mean? Like, that's like me and you doing a song together. My verse about to come up, and then you just like, nah. I mean, my sound scan. You know what I mean? There's all these different implications. So there's a lot of reasons why, you know, you could feel some type of way about a person, an individual, certain little slick stuff that they say.
Right.
And as an artist, you know when somebody talking slick.
Right.
You know it. You can feel it. You know what I mean? And what they saying and the things that they say. Other people, the subtleties, they might not pick up on that. But you're going to pick up on every single subtlety. And you might let it ride, or your label might tell you to let it ride.
Right.
But you want to go, you know, the competitor, and you want to go right at him.
What you think, D?
Well, I don't want to be biased. Got my horse in the race, but I think Drake. I think Drake is very emotional. What I mean by that is there are certain things that certain people could do to you, but if other people do it to you, he like take it away. So like when Kendrick dropped Control, Drake took that away. And there's other things is media interviews where the dude Marcellus Wallace basically was saying like one of those two did an interview at ESPN and they kind of like threw the bait and that artist went completely in on the other person. Wow. He was saying like if that interview, so basically they threw the bait, he went in, they didn't expect this person to go in, and then the label called and was like, yo, because that one wasn't live, they called like, yo, don't put that out.
Really?
And if I'm just going on looking at this closely, I have my opinion on who I think that was.
Okay.
Because one is a little more strategic in how they present themselves, and one is like just, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I really feel like Kendrick has a serious issue with Drake, and not that I want it to go to a level other than rap. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, there are a lot of moving parts behind the scenes, and it's a lot of things like if you listen to King Kunta, Kendrick said, "I swore I wouldn't tell," but most of y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a 2-man cell, right? Mm-hmm. And I believe he was talking about Drake. Mm. And I believe when he said, "Don't tell a lie about me, and I won't tell the truth about you." Now, this is before the Meek Mill beef with the Quentin Miller thing.
Hey, you go that far back?
And this is the thing, right? I'm just gonna say this, and
that's crazy.
When Drake first came out, he was not received.
Crazy, the grassy nigga. Like
he was good. Thank me later. He was good. Take care. He was still getting teased.
Right.
He didn't get received until he started standing next to the Futures, the Rick Rosses, the 21 Savage. That's when he got received by everybody. That's when he wasn't the butt of the jokes no more.
Right.
So I think they all feel a way about how he been carrying it as of lately when he became the top dog. It's like, I gave y'all a hit, but we made you acceptable.
Is that why he like a lot of rappers I did hear, like, because again I wanted to do my research, right? A lot of rappers say like Drake been throwing shots at like a lot of rappers, like just subtle shots in his raps, like for a while now. Is that probably why? Like,
so go. No, go. You finish.
He throws a lot of shit. He takes what Joe Budden says on his podcast very personally, right?
Okay.
But when you do the research and you look back, he has a song where he's rapping exactly like Joe Budden. He takes what Kanye says very personally. But if you look back, when he was doing the interviews about the control stuff, he was like, it's only one artist that got me up at night, one artist that has my mind work. It's Kanye West. So these are all people that he esteemed to a certain level, and then when things go left, he takes it away because he looks at them.
I think that. All right, so I think in any industry, in anything that you do, if you're a competitor, you're gonna, it's just like Mike Jordan. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing. First of all, let me start by saying I'm not comparing Drake to Mike Jordan. I don't want that.
Amen.
All right,
please don't, because
let's get that out there.
LeBron is the best. AI is the best player in the world. Then LeBron, then Jordan.
I love AI with all my heart. He been sipping that gluten-free, like that gluten-free. He's doing something to you. Talk about AI. That when we going, he gonna have to have me guest feature on another one because. But I'm gonna. I digress.
Sorry, sir.
I think that on a certain level, like you manufacture slights. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, and like that's something that I try to, I try to do in everything that I do. I don't care what it is. If I'm on a ball court, if I'm on, if corporate situation, if it's music, whatever, you always try to manufacture slights. You hear somebody who, I've let somebody hear my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let somebody hear my stuff, and they don't listen to it right. Mm-hmm. It's a perceived slight to me. Mm-hmm. You ever have somebody and they don't nod to you, like they nod to your joint, but they disrespect it by like turn it down a little bit, like in the middle or something like that. And they, even if they be like, I'm feeling it, the way that they listen to it made me feel some type of way. It make me go harder the next time. Mm-hmm. Like you will never ever like in my mind I'll be like, nah, you'll never do that to me again. So right. I think as the competitor in you, you always gonna have those perceived slights, and I think that's who Drake is naturally, and like. Some of the things that I pick up is the subtleties in what he does. Like, when he was going at it with Meek, with Back to Back, he had Joe Carter on the cover of his album. Joe Carter was a Toronto baseball player that beat the Phillies in the 93 World Series. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the subtleties in what he does. Strategic. I think he's a tactician. So, when I look at all of the different things, I think you're right. I think he's emotional, but I think that's what gives him a competitive edge. And we'll dig into the two songs in a second, but I think I want to get your take because I want to hear where you coming from on that, and I want to hear where you coming from on that because I got some pretty deep rooted opinions.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with both of y'all saying. I do think Drake is very strategic in how he moves, especially when it comes to these kind of things, these back and forths and stuff. But I think this is the first time he's accepted. I'm not gonna say it's the first time he ran into it, but it's the first time he's accepted the challenge from somebody who could be equally like that. Because he ran from that Joe Budden.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Because Joe was on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't really go at Joe because it's just different. Like, that's a level of lyricism that I didn't know if Drake was ready at that point for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pusha was a good test for him, and he did well, but he backed out after a while because when it got too crazy, he allowed someone else to stop it. Right? Well, what he say? So you know what I mean? It's things like he do where it's like.
Do you think Pusha won that one?
I do think Pusha. When you back out, you lose.
Right? Because he talk about his whole family. I think that's the first time when the son and stuff was revealed, right?
Yeah, but this. Hold on. Yeah, on that point though, this is why Push wins for real for me.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he messed up a multi-million-dollar rollout for Adidas and Drake. Because that's when Drake was going to reveal he's having a kid. They was going to have a little line, you know what I mean? All that. Push messed all that up. Nah, your son named Adonis. That's what I'm trying to do over there. Cool. Nobody knew Drake was son. Then he had to say, I'm not hiding my son from the world. I'm hiding the world from my son. Like, bro, it's like, think like, Push was smart with how he did it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, then Drake wanted to go low. Push was able to go lower. You know what I mean? And then Drake was like, all right, well, you know, such said I shouldn't do it because this is too disrespectful and I don't want to go that route. Like, but nobody ever heard the song.
It's a good point.
Listen, I think when it came to Drake and Pusha T, Pusha won. That battle ain't matter though. This one matters. This one matters. This is a legacy defining battle.
Why you feel like it matters?
This one?
I don't think Drake's career is defined by this.
I think it's a legacy defining battle. Like when you talk about and here, so I'll give you the example.
Mm-hmm.
Nas and JayZ both walked away from that battle. Nas' career was revitalized by the battle. It was career defining for him. He beat JayZ in that arena. In that form, he beat JayZ. And I think that he gave huh?
Did he?
I mean, I think popular opinion would agree.
Yeah, I would say Nas got that. I would say he got it.
Nas won that battle because that's not what we're here for. We're not here for that particular battle. But I would say Nas won that battle, and I think that, you know, it was legacy defining for him. He always got that.
I don't think
even when they joked about it, Jay could not. He was like, they had an interview, and Nas was like, yeah, you know, you came with this, blah blah blah. They cool now. He was like, and then I dropped Ether, and Jay had to eat that. I saw the interview. You could go look it up.
Yeah, I've seen it. But I mean, I don't think that was. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let you live with that one. You know what I mean? Because I don't think
What? Champion settle?
nah, because winning defining to me is like, all right, you know what? Like after that battle, I still didn't want to go listen to no Nas. Like it was over. All right, Ether was cool. That's cool, right? But what else have you done that I like? I didn't like Nas until him and Hit Boy team up. That's the only time I like Nas. I don't like no old Nas like that. His songs here and there, but that's it.
I like all eras of Nas, but I think that Nas was his, and I love Nas. I think there was a lack of I'm gonna say it. I think there was a lack of relevance at the time when he got into the situation with Jay, and I think that the situation with Jay created lasting relevance for him.
And I'll say one more thing why I think Nas actually won that, because initially it looked like Jay didn't want to engage. Like Jay sent Beans to the radio station. He had Beans firing at him. He had the whole state property firing at him. And they were rapping to all Nas beats, and Jay was like, oh, you JayZ, bro. They put a beat on, you don't want to take that off. We ain't, you know what I mean? And when Beans and them seemingly didn't get it done, that's when Jay jumped in. And honestly, even though the Hit Boy albums are better, I like Stillmatic more than I like Nostradamus. I like Godson. His album started kicking back up again. They wasn't Illmatic, it was written, but they started kicking up again. Like Nas was like seemingly dead at the time that battle took place. So, and the label, everybody at Rockefeller was scattered when that joint dropped.
I mean, what the reality of the situation was, you know, and just because I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I live for it. Nas was in a process. His mom was sick. He was in a process of dealing with that at the time when this came about, and you know, he even it reignited him because he wasn't on no music stuff. You know, he had lost his mom, and you know, sometimes there's things that, you know, that make you lose your fire. That reignited him. It put the battery in his back to go back and get it. And so I respected the way that he came out, because Jay is not. I mean, it's not like his joint was corny. His joint wasn't corny. You know what I mean? Mm. So, you know, to come back at him and come back strong, being in that situation, and you got Nas. Nas ain't have a whole team. Right. Jay had a whole squad. They was dropping bombs. Beans ain't no. He ain't corny. You know what I mean? I thought that it was. Impactful. I thought it was impactful, and I thought it was legacy defining. And I think that's what this is, depending on who does what.
I'll be honest with you, bro. This is literally Prince and Michael Jackson the way I look at it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because you got Michael Jackson had all the hits. He had all the Billboard charts. He had all of that, right? Mm. But then you had Prince on the other side. That's like you listen to Kendrick and Harry. You know this. You see Robert Glasper on the album. You see Thundercat.
Right.
Me and Harry, we played drums. Mm-hmm. So these are cats that musicians know, mm-hmm. that the average rapper wouldn't know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So one is a little more tapped in, and you always gonna have people that got more hands in their pot of creativity, mm-hmm. that's looking at the top dog like, you really not live like that. Mm-hmm. And I always felt like that about, like, this is completely off topic, but like Alicia Keys. Mm-hmm. Alicia Keys won 5 Grammys. And Jasmine Sullivan was just up and coming. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if they did a microphone toss where they was going back and forth vocally,
she'd kill her.
And you took that mic from Alicia Keys and gave that joint to Jasmine Sullivan,
kill her.
Alicia Keys ain't gonna want that mic back.
Facts.
And I think a lot of rappers feel like that with some of the top dogs.
Gotcha.
I think that's a way. Like, I think that comparison is way better, because we talking about Nas' career wasn't in a place of either one of these people. Where Drake and Kendrick are both super successful. They're the top 2 people. Kendrick had the highest grossing hip hop tour of like the last like 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
If Kendrick responds, my question is, will you ever, like, there's some battles that happen that we're not talking about right now, right? Because we forgot about them. If Kendrick responds, and this is as epic as we know it could be, will you ever forget this?
Never.
You won't never forget this stuff.
That's why it's legacy defined.
Why? Because they're the top lyricists?
Because just a moment in time. It's like, this is a moment. Like, so I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't want to speak for you gentlemen. There is no top 3. You know what I mean? Let's get that out the way, right? It's 2 juggernauts now. The heavyweight division is Kendrick and Drake. Sure. That's it.
My boy Cold Dirty.
Yeah. I'm about to say, you like Cold not in there?
Yeah, my boy.
So listen,
Cold kind of withdrew himself.
Apologizing?
Yo, he did it so, like, that's basically, he took his ball and went home. So I'm not having that conversation about you right now.
See, because I don't think. This is the thing with Cole, man. I don't feel like that takes him out. When you talking 3 of the best all around artists in the game right now, rappers. He's there, right? He is there. So the thing about the big 3 thing is, he didn't want to engage with his actual friend, and which is crazy. I'm arguing for this because I'm totally against everything he did, but I can see it. Like that's just crazy to me.
As that man, right? That's like, all right, we all are up for a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We cool. We all up for promotion. And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, no, I'm good. I don't want the promotion. I don't want the promotion. I don't want to go at. I don't want to go at this promotion with my friends. I don't want it.
If I got to go in that room and downplay how y'all don't deserve it more than me, I'm not doing that. See, that's a part of the character. That's what he did. If I gotta downplay y'all and say, you know what, nah, you know what, he not even in uniform most of the time. You know what, nah, he don't feel like he dedicated like me. Him, nah, over there, nah, he too high on himself, right? If I gotta go in there and do that, I'd rather just not have a promotion because look at the character that they're looking for to hire somebody to be in a higher position.
You hoop?
Yeah.
Championship game. My friend on the other side, you not hooping?
That's different. See, these are all different analogies.
What's the difference?
Because
this is the champ.
I'm paid or I'm here to compete against you. I'm not competing against you if we going for the same job, because if I gotta disrespect you to get that job and we got a real friendship.
All right, so throw the job out the window. We going for a championship.
That's different. I'm a competitor. I didn't have to play against him.
The competitor in me was, I love J. Cole. I think J. Cole is that dude on the mic. The competitor in me was salty when he did that.
When he apologized?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I agree with that, right? So, as a rapper who's engaged in these kind of things, right? I've been in a couple back and forths with people. You know what I'm saying? Some people I'm cool with. Some people I wasn't too cool with. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's ways of doing this. The reason I don't agree with J. Cole is because if he gave his real opinion and really stood on what he said, I can do that, right? Because listen, I got friends and I got rapper friends that's cool with me, and they send me their music because they know I'm gonna get my real opinion. I don't have to like every song you do, right? So, and I've been in back and forth with homies that I am cool with, and it's like cool, but I spoke my true thoughts, so I didn't have to take nothing back on my records that I had to say because I really meant everything I said, right? So that's where I think he could have did these things, but I think he jumped out the window because he had people in his ear, right, influencing what he was gonna say, and he had to take it back because, bro, you can't tell me that To Pimp a Butterfly is not a good album.
I was about to say that.
Like, that's crazy.
But it's a crazy statement, right? But we know it's a crazy statement. A lot of stuff that you say is tongue in cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I've had back and forth with people where I've irritated them by putting together a bar that's gonna get under their skin. Is it a whole lot of truth to the bar? Maybe not. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can get under your skin with the bar, I used to, listen, growing up in Philly, we used to battle rap on the train. I'm taking anything that I can. You know what I mean? Your girl look a little funny? Yeah. Just a little funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, I lean in a little bit one way. I'm exaggerating every situation I possibly can. Like, that's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. So, for him to listen, we all know The Pimp a Butterfly. Like, you crazy? We heard that bar. I'm like, nah, but I mean, it was. But I'm nodding to it because I'm like, all right, he going right at it. Apologize personally. Yo, listen.
See, I don't believe in that though. I think the apology got to be as loud as the disrespect.
How was it disrespect?
If you are purposely lying to me, right? If we got a friendship, right? Like, I'm never gonna be like, bro, your workout routine don't work to him, right? I'm not gonna say that. I've seen the progress. I've seen the work, right? I've seen it actually work on him. Right. So if I say, bro, that joint trash, I'm never recommending nobody to you in my rap battle against him. Never recommend nobody. That joint trash, bro. You can't lift nothing, right? Cool. That's disrespectful. This is what he worked hard for. He put time into that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I say, when I'm in these back and forths, if you hear some of this stuff, bro, these are all factual statements that I'm never taking back.
Right. Because
I meant it. Right? In the time of war, I meant everything. I never. You can go through any rap in the last 15 years. I ain't never misspoke.
I have said things lighthearted and then just that, you know what I mean, we're not 100% factual during rap battles.
So let me ask you this though.
I will admit that right here.
What do you think made him do it then?
I think it was alliances, man. I think he was trying to, like, I've never seen J. Cole with Drake this much. And I think J. Cole was trying to take his career to another level.
Right.
And it was just, that's why I look at the apology a little different, because it wasn't just To Pimp a Butterfly.
Right.
Like, you was talking about this man's career as if his discography isn't better than yours.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I looked up the numbers. Like, you was saying he had 4 albums in 12 years, but them 4 albums outsold yours by a
significantly.
Like, what are we talking about?
And you only had
so
5 in 12 years.
everything you said is disgenuine. But I already said I'm the youngest looking OG. So me being that,
right,
I can talk to somebody and tell when you're echoing the sentiments of people that you've been around.
Right.
And when J. Cole did that, I was upset because I was rooting for Dot. A lot of people was hitting me up.
Right.
And I was like, there's no way in the world he believes any of this stuff that he's saying.
Reason why he apologized so fast.
Exactly, because it wasn't him. So in the case of it not being him, I get it. Like, if you stepped out there on gas,
right,
then I get it.
It's not.
Wait, so
you know what? It's not the first time he stepped out there on. I think what we need to realize about J. Cole is he's easily influenced by the things around him.
That's a bad joint, then, because at the end of the day, he may not be with them, but he's still like top. That's a bad joint to be like that.
Yeah,
I let Nas down.
A great record, love it.
Right, but what led to the record? He is somebody who we're constantly looking at the evolution of a man, and he is authentic in that. But as a competitor, he let me down. You know what I mean? Like I didn't need that. That's what I need. That's not what I needed. That's what he needed, and I'm glad for his journey, and I'm happy for him. It's not what I needed. I wanted smoke and bars.
See, the only reason I can't agree with that fully is because let Nas down is a different thing, right? That's somebody I admire. That's who motivated me to even take this path of career, right? But it's literally people used to literally wake up on Twitter and say it's Friday. I don't want to hear no J. Cole because he make me sleepy, right? He didn't change how he was rapping. He still was producing his own records. Then he said, you can't do features? All right, cool. I'm going to get on everybody feature joints. But this feature run stuff is because he wanted to. He's like, you know what? I want to challenge myself to not do my own beats no more. I don't want to produce myself anymore. I want to jump out there and get on other people's stuff. I want to kill other people's things. I want to be more recognizable and things like that, right? So it wasn't people, he wasn't following what was said about him because J. Cole still got that style of rap where it's like niggas ain't really going for his album. You know what I'm saying? When they want energy. Like, that's not the album you listen to through an 8-hour shift or a 12-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think he was that influenced. But when it comes to somebody you admire, I think everybody in this room goes through that point where it's like somebody I admire in a certain area, if they say something, it's going to hit me different than some stranger who I don't know nothing about.
I guess for me and my style and growing up in this city and where, you know what I mean, like kind of how I've evolved musically and some of the things that I've dealt with, it was very disappointing to me because me and him are around the same age. I feel like, you know what I mean, we're very conscious of, you know what I mean, things like sometimes you see yourself in other people and it's like, I never would have went that route. But I think that his journey is just, you know what I mean? His journey is just different. And so now this part of the conversation, it's disappointing to me. It's just it's a major disappointment to me. I've been in battles, both friendly and not so friendly. You know what I mean? Where like, you know, you see somebody, you be like, all right. You know what I mean? I know, you know what I mean, where this could go. Like, not crazy, but you know, you might throw hands. You see somebody in it, right. You say something crazy about somebody that hurt their feelings.
Right.
Men feelings get more hurt than women's feelings, especially when it comes to this.
Right.
See somebody,
something that we're passionate about too.
Yeah, listen, you know, y'all might try to put your hands on each other, but it was never at no point whether, you know what I mean, the bar was disingenuous or not. And I told you, I admitted, I've said some disingenuous bars, especially back in my younger days. I'm not there no more, but back in my younger days, I said some crazy stuff about people. And, you know, I'm standing on it because that's where we at.
So who's better? Who better out of them? That's
who better?
Who's a better rapper?
Who's
everybody? I know you guys enjoying the podcast right now, but before we go back into it, what I need you guys to do right now is to subscribe and share this podcast. You see that button right there? Click that button right now. Click that subscribe button. Then next to it, click that bell. We need you to subscribe, man. Listen, this podcast is going to be like no other. I promise you that. Authentic podcast, man. Authentic Basement Podcast. Don't want to miss it. Appreciate y'all looking. Let's get back into it.
Yeah.
So you said lyrically and delivery?
Let's do two different lists because it switches. Because if you ask me who my top 5 of all time, and you talking about overall, like as an artist, as they did success and all that, it's gonna be way different than my lyrical list. Like people on my lyrical list would never make my top 5 all around list.
Yeah, I give you my top 5 lyrical because I just thought about it. But
All right, to make it simple, just do all like overall.
I'm gonna give you my top. I'm gonna give you both because you just made me think about it. Yeah. So you getting it?
Yeah. Bro, this is my podcast. How you gonna tell me what you gonna do in my podcast? Hey, my podcast. You right.
He started off with "Thank y'all for coming." That was my podcast.
You right. My fault. You right.
So I'm not going in order.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5. I'm putting Pun in there. I'm putting Jada in there. I'm putting them in there. Pun, Jada, M, putting Nas in there.
You better say it. You better say it.
I'm putting and K Dot.
What the fuck?
Let's go. This is a list, bro. This is a list.
He said lyricist. He said lyricist.
We gonna have 3 more hours if I start talking to him. Go ahead.
No, you said
What's your list, bro? I'm burnt.
The list is your list, bro.
Right, yeah.
The list is your list.
I'm over here burning up right.
he like, yo, he ain't say ho.
Yeah, oh yeah. With the Rock Nation in the building, it's crazy.
Listen, man, I'm gonna go Big J, not in no order. Big J, Pac, Nas, and I'm a big 3000 fan.
For sure.
Big.
Andre? Facts.
He wasn't even on your list.
I should have. He number 1.
Check it out. Hurricane Chris.
So
You like niggas that was born in 2000.
I'll take out Dion. Andre? Facts. For sure.
He wasn't even on your list. He wasn't even on
You're
your
right.
list.
I messed up there, but Dre? Facts, bro.
I want to
Facts.
hear. I like your list. I want to hear your list.
That list was super. Get it off the store shelf, but
I ain't even that type of nigga, bro. Listen, I'm talking about who I enjoy listening to that rarely disappoint me.
All right, I'm gonna let you. Look, man, I can't. Lyrically, come on, man, we're not gonna play. This not in order, but number 1 is definitely Hov. That's it. We gonna start this off real nice.
What more can I?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hov got lines that I'm still catching right now. Like that joint be crazy, bro. It's cool. But it was lines. I mean, it's cool. But so I'm going Hov. All right, let me get this is what they gonna kill me at. I'm going Saha. Saha the Prince is on my list for sure. I'm going. Oh, I gotta go my boy Joe. I'm going Joe. That's
You really putting Joe Budden in there? That's crazy.
Joe. I'm going Royce. The 5'9".
Whoa, that's a good one.
And I'm going Lupe.
I give you that. Lupe fire.
That's a good
Lupe fire. Lupe fire.
And that's truly lyrics.
Lupe
There's
fire.
only one successful person on that list. Well, Lupe's successful.
Lupe
fire. Lupe creative as a mug, bro. Creative as a mug.
I just don't think people can do what he did on Mural. I think Mural is one of my favorite 5-minute tracks ever. Like,
What I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Talking about Lupe and Mural.
Bro. Oh, all right. That's what he was talking about. All right.
But yeah, that's the lyrical list, man. So do y'all want to do overall success?
Yeah,
I don't have to, yo.
Oh, yeah, but your list is already overall success. That's
Everybody. You know what I mean?
All right,
Yeah, putting out few albums.
We still
don't even care.
gonna keep Hov at the top.
Yeah, listen.
We still gonna keep Hov.
So Hov wasn't on that list because Hov, I think, does it all. His overall success is for me.
Right.
He's my GOAT.
Right. Yeah.
I would say after that.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Yeah. After that.
Crap.
It would be.
Anybody else?
He had to adjust his glasses.
Anybody else?
He had to adjust his glasses.
Anybody else? Anybody else here?
crap.
Change dropping? Anybody?
Yo, listen.
Hey, you want to send it now?
Yo, listen.
That's a non-contact
If y'all
too,
listen to
bro.
episode 1, y'all know what I'm talking
That's a
about.
non-contact, bro.
Listen.
Crap.
Bro, see, I told you this was going to happen.
Man, what's your top 5 overall? we can end this in 5 minutes.
My top 5 Cash App drops after I lose the bet. Like, what list you want now? But listen, all right, let's jump back into it. 'Cause I gotta, all right, let's jump back into it. Hove.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Hove. I'm gonna go Cole. I'm gonna go Nas. Hove, Cole, Nas. I'm gonna go Pop. I still listen to some of his music today. I'm gonna go Pop. And I'm gonna go Big.
Alright. Basically his list.
Nah.
No, basically his list.
Nah.
He said basically his list.
Basically his
There
list.
was some variation.
A little bit. And I'm going Hove. I'm not a big Pac or Big fan like that.
What?
Yeah. Not at all.
About that.
I think it's too much. I don't think if they died, people would have money lists. If they ain't died, people would have money lists like that. Pac was cool, but he was just impactful. He wasn't really that much. But anyway, I'm going Hove. I'm going. Damn, overall success. I'm going K Dot. I'm going. I'm going. Dang. Number 3. I shouldn't be getting stuck at 3. This is because I got
It's hard.
It is tough. Overall success. So I'm going Hove. I'm going K Dot. I'm taking Cole. Cole got really good. I'm taking Ye. I'm taking Kanye West. Overall success. I'm taking Kanye West.
That's a good joke. That's a good
Overall
joke.
success.
That's a good joke.
Overall, he's one of the greatest producers and rappers.
He was a billionaire.
Not a like I'm not. He's not.
He was a billionaire.
He was a billionaire. You gotta give
You know
it
what I'm
to him.
saying?
First the bag.
Listen, it's not a lot of. He got more classics than any artist on your list besides Hove.
Yeah.
You guys should put him lyrically too. Not tough.
He don't write a lot. He don't write a lot.
Really?
He don't write a lot. He don't write.
I'm sorry, Miller. I'm speaking out of
Remember,
a
Sahara,
fan.
I put on my list, Sahara the Prince?
Yeah.
He write a lot of Ye stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm going Ye, K Dot, Cole, Hove, and to round it out, I'm gonna take. You know what? When we talking discographies, I put this man in my list all the time. I'm taking Ross, man. I'm taking Ross. Ross got one of the top 5 discographies of all time, and I'll debate it with anybody.
Discography.
Full, like no trash.
Yeah, and then you could just let it play straight through.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gotta be.
So you can see we got some educated brothers.
Yo, that would be another interesting list. Top 5
discographies.
Discography.
I had this conversation.
So I'm really getting tired of Mr. Monroe trying to take over the podcast. Like he trying to tell me what's gonna be the next. But listen, this was fun, man.
How long we been on, man?
We've been on for a while, man.
It ain't been that long.
Listen, I had to start it like 4 times.
It's because you ain't charged the cameras. He just dying and all.
We all been fun, man. Listen, that's why. Listen, it's authentic basement. You can see how real these conversations can get. You can see how detailed these guys can get. But we're gonna be back, man, with part 2 of hip hop. We can't give the audience everything.
I just want to say Nixon 4. Man, you can probably edit that out, I guess. Yo, if he edited Knicks out in 4, I'm gonna put it on my Instagram.
So we unfortunately got the Sixers game playing right now too. So that's why me and Darren kind of had like a little outburst. So we apologize. We didn't like what we just saw. And you know, if you go to episode 1, you'll see what me and this guy have going on right now.
I wish I could hear the Cash App dropping. I wish I could.
At the end of the day, bro, we going further. No matter what, he'll be back. He gonna take a cortisone shot to the knee.
He gonna need more.
Shoot. I didn't realize what the score was.
Yeah, good night.
Yo, listen, man.
But look, listen, we appreciate you guys for watching Authentic Basement. Again, been another Amazing conversation. This is episode 2, guys. It's only going to get better, right? It's only going to get more authentic. So this is why we're here. It's Authentic Basement. If you haven't subscribed, what I need you to do, you see that button right there? Click that notification bell. Click that subscribe button so you can be notified for every upload that we have on Authentic Basement.
Definitely subscribe to this and my OnlyFans.
This dude is a porn star. He legit porn star. Like facts, legit porn star. No duty.
With pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told how them cats was lying, I can promise it ain't pathologic, it's catastrophic.